Okay, this video is meant to demonstrate how to calculate the 5-number summary and how to make box plots or box and whisker plots. So to do it, it's pretty easy. You just click Stat, then arrow over to Calc, and then one variable statistics, hit Enter. And after that it's asking, well, what list do you want me to give you the statistics for? So do second stat to get our list of lists, and I know I called mine Prez. Let's look at the president's ages. So then what I do is, remember I named it Prez, so instead of scrolling all the way down, I'll just do alpha P, and it'll pop up to my P lists. So I'll hit Enter for Prez, then this pops up here, and then I'll hit Enter again. And when I do that, it gives me my one variable statistics. The first one, X bar, is the mean, so it's 54.81. And then these other values here, we're going to ignore. That'll be our next topic after our first unit. So now I'll scroll down, and then you'll see here is the so-called 5-number summary. N43, that means there were 43 presidents' ages we looked at. And here's a 5-number summary. The min is 42, quartile 1 is 51, median is 55, quartile 3 is 58, and the maximum is 69. So this is our so-called 5-number summary right there. Now, if I want to make a box plot or a box and whisker plot, I go second stat plot, and let's arrow down to the second plot there. And so I make sure it's turned on, and I go to type, and there's two types here. There's let's do the basic one first. That's this one right here. So I'll hit Enter, and then I'm going to scroll down, and my X list here is Prez, right? So I'll do second list, and again I'll do alpha P to get quickly to president, and hit Enter. Alpha P, frequency 1, and then I'm going to hit graph, and can't really see it, so I'll do zoom 9, and then it pops up. And the way you read the box plot is this leftmost point here is the minimum, the edge of the box is the first quartile, the line in the middle is the median, this is the third quartile, and then this is the maximum. And I could hit trace and see exactly what those are. So median's 55, Q1, quartile 1 is 51, minimum's 42, and then I can trace back and see 58 and 69. So that's a box and whisker plot. Now I could look at a modified box plot, which I'll show you how to do that. So we go back here, and now instead of selecting this, this middle one here, I'm going to select the one on the left, this one right here, which kind of looks like it, except it's got a dot there. So I'll hit Enter, and then it asks for a mark. So I'm going to choose this little square mark here, and let's see what the difference is. So now I'm going to hit Graph, and now you can see there's same plot almost, except there's a little square right here. That little dot there means that the calculator is assuming this is an outlier, and the calculator is using the 1.5 times interquartile range rule, which says that if you look at the interquartile range, which in this case the Q1 is 51 and Q3 is 58, so 58 minus 51 is 7, and 1.5 times 7 is 10.5, so quartile 3 is 58. If there's any measurements 10.5 above 58, it'll consider that to be a possible outlier. Well, if you look at this point, it's 69, which is 11 above 58, so the calculator is saying, oh, it looks like you have an outlier here, and it doesn't include it in this calculation. So this is a little bit more of a nuanced version of a box and whisker plot because it shows you where you have outliers, so it's kind of a neat feature. So anyway, that's the 5-number summary and the box plot.